Hey guys, this is Lubosh and my demo for Sprint 9. I was working mainly on Punchy Trigger and Giga, the builder implementation. So the Punchy Trigger is actually being executed after the module is built. It creates repo data, it triggers Punchy, which creates repo data, and lkocman repo. And the builder implementation actually allows module to be built. So it's sort of API above generic build system. And I actually wrote the Koji implementation as well. So we should be able to build, prepare environment and build modules in Koji. So let me show you how it looks like. So first the Punchy trigger. So the original trigger was executing Punchy create repo. And we've moved to Koji sign repo. So I'm actually executing our local implementation, which is Punchy sign repo. It listens to fed messages, and it actually listens to the Giga, which is sending message once the module build state is ready. Ready is, hey, do whatever you want to do with the data. So we are actually executing, task which creates repo data once the build is ready. So the message from Giga looks like this. It contains info about module and the state. We see that Punchy trigger is already listening. By the way, I'm actually executing it locally because I don't have rights to send messages to staging relay. So should be executed. There is one fact, and that is that my local machine doesn't have access to Mount Koji, so it won't work. But you can see that it was triggered, and basically this is the command line that we want. So let me tell you about the options. The target there is basically where the sign repos are supposed to be located. Koji profile is the Koji profile that we are using. Test module 1.0 is actually Koji tag in this case. And unsigned is it's the SIG key that we are using, so we are not using any signed packages. And create repo just failed because it doesn't have access to Mount Koji. So that's the trigger. The builder itself, let me see. Okay, here. So this is the actual usage as far as Python script goes. And this is how the implementation from Giga should look like. I wrote experimental support for Resume, but don't use it. Always we are supposed to build module once ideally, so it should always be prepare Buildroot, add all the dependencies. So example dependency is Fedora 24 tag. Here you can, in real life there would be tag for each module that we depend on, which would be read from PDC dependency grapher. Buildroot ready means, hey, prepare me, wait until the Buildroot is actually ready. So as far as Koji goes, it's wait repo. Here you might actually want to build some artifact, add it into Buildroot, and again, wait for artifact to be ready, and then build some, something that you depend on, as far as this task goes. So this is how we would build modules, ideally. The big deal is here that you should be able to just run builder and, select backend that you want. It could be Copper, it could be Koji. Right now we have only Koji. And that's it. The API, maybe one thing about API is that I was trying to write it as generic as possible. So if you will check Giga builder, you can see, yep, there are some methods that you are supposed to, override if you are adding support for a new builder. And I try to write these methods so they will fit all possible artifacts that you can think of. And that's it. So ciao, ciao.